Alright guys, here she is. The Motorcraft Thunderbird Pro Stock, T-Bird Pro Stock. Just released, if not released yet. I kind of had an inside scoop. So I got this thing pretty much before anybody else, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and unbox it for you guys and let y'all take a good look at it. So first, of course, this is a picture of the real car running down the strip. And this engine here looks very familiar of the 80s Thunderbird chassis, kind of similar than the 80s Thunderbird that they had come out with. So let me set this camera right here. At least y'all got a good view. Okay, first off, the instructions. Pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward diagramming. Nice big engine. Goes together similar than, similar to the Lincoln and the other ones that I've done. But this is just a very cool kit. Don't know if I'll be using these decals, but they're very cool decals. You do get your windows in there. And you don't have to put Motorcraft on it. You can leave all this Motorcraft stuff out, and there's bunches of decals and stuff you can use to still make this thing look good. Okay, now the body. The body of this kit has a bunch of little fasteners on it, which come on the decal sheet, which is really cool. Nice work in here. Very good work. It looks like beaded aluminum, rolled aluminum. And your front header panel, which this right here is called a header panel, and this is called your bumper. I know this is called a header panel because I have tore enough of them up to realize that's what it's called. But it's a pretty cool car. I'm looking forward to building it. We'll set this aside. Here's your glass. It looks like all of your rivets are molded in. Let me get it right here. There we go. All your rivets are molded in. So you could just paint the rivets in the black stripe if you wanted. Let's see here. Here's your hood scoop. Not a lot of flash, or hardly any flash from this kit. Your hood scoop, rear wing. It isn't chrome because it's actually painted. Rear bumper, rear end, stabilizers, all that jazz. The only downside to the kit is these wheels here. Not a big fan of these. Not a big fan of them. But, you can do them right, detail them up, and they look very good. Okay, your engine. You have a fuel cell in the front. Very well detailed. Everything on this kit's well detailed. Steering wheel. This is your water pump and mounting brackets. Cool intake. Same Pro Street style transmission. The starter is molded in and the oil pan's molded in. That's another kind of downside, but not too bad. I'm good with a brush. I can make it look good, definitely Pro Street style dash. You got 2 batteries that come in the kit that are nicely detailed. Of course, your 2-piece headers. That's your front end, your seats. Roll cage. This is your roll cage with your rear end, your adjustable rear end stuff. And the rear end's nice and fat bars. Let me get it where you can see it. Good and fat bars. All the adjustment points on there are finely crisp and detailed very nicely. Everything seems real straight in this kit. Nothing seems warped. I don't know if this is a new tooling or a revitalized tooling, but they did a very good job. All your padding is molded onto the roll cage. They did a very good job there. Chassis. Here is your chassis. It is different from the Lincoln chassis. If everybody's thinking, and I'll show you, because I'm just that type of guy. If everybody's thinking that it's the Lincoln chassis with the different body put on it, it is not. Here is your Lincoln. And I'll roll it over and I'll show you that it is two complete different chassis. Just do it like that. They're both different. Very different, actually. The engines are very different in these cars, too. Ooh, I forgot to paint that. I'm glad I did this. Now I can fix that. But this has the twin blower thing on it and all that. But, okay. Very cool chassis, by the way. Chrome. Oh, check that out. It has the old school Thunderbird grille. So the chassis from this car is from the old Thunderbird with the new Thunderbird body. See, this is the mid-90s, late 80s, early 90s, where the header panel was molded in and all was plastic. But the original kit from 86 had the grille right here. You had the Ford grille. So basically, it's the revitalized 86 or 85 or whatever it is, which is fine, which is very fine. That kit's very cool. I know that kit has gold, which, you know, hey, cool, in your taillights. But, you know, I'm planning on getting that kit as well. I like these Pro Street kits, and, you know, I'm not a real big Ford guy, but, you know, I'm doing it. You know, the Fords right now have got some really cool kits coming out. You know, I got this kit over here, which is a very cool kit from the 80s. I think I did a review on this, and I'll get it put up. And also, I've got this coming up, which I've been working on. I'm fixing to do, next week I will do my first video on this. This is going to be a Marver seafood truck on one side and a Cozy Kitten cat food company truck on the other side. This is going to be a Christmas present from my girlfriend's wonderful father, who happens to be a great man, and he is very worthy of me building for. And I'm going to build him that for Christmas, hopefully, because if I can get it done in time. But anyway, like I said, guys, the Ford kits are hot right now. And like I said, I'm not necessarily a Ford guy, but they have a lot of really cool kits, you know, that are doing well. So, that's it, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I'm glad y'all liked the review I put up a while ago. Or review or update. So just let me know what y'all think about this kit and the kits that I've got up and coming. Give me some ideas on the 57 Ford. I don't have a name for her yet. So we'll see. So I'm Little Joe from Back Bay Scale Customs and Band Knuckle Deep. We'll see you later, baby.